These are very strange times, and one feels completely estranged from the times that one is going through. All around one sees deprivation, hunger, brutality, and a strange kind of savagery of the mind and spirit. In this kind of scenario, how does one retain one's humanity? When news percolates about judicial killing, which is so brutal and so unnecessary, the futility and helplessness of your own situation strikes you with a force that makes you feel so helpless and yet so enraged. Women being raped, loss of jobs, a collapse of the economy, thousands of people walking home, hungry, thirsty, exhausted. How does one erase all these images and go on with the dailiness of one's own life? These are really strange times.
The aim of a great nation should be that people aren't targeted, harassed or murdered for who they are, where they come from, how they think, how they pray, what they eat, for any reason. If we can make that the priority, if we can prioritise love over hate, truth over dishonesty, expertise over ignorance, maybe, just maybe, we can make a proud nation great again. Jai Hind.
India is one of those few unique countries in the world where for centuries people with different ideologies and faith have peacefully coexisted. It makes me proud when in foreign land people talk about India's great cultural heritage. But today it breaks my heart to see international media putting out images of a country torn with communal riots, hatred, bigotry, and the recent communalization of COVID-19, especially disturbing. It has taken us centuries to build this beautiful country. Don't let the current wave of hatred destroy it. Victory to humanity.
I'm concerned that the number of COVID cases in India continues to increase. The crisis becomes much worse when there is fake news, unwarranted arrests of journalists, and minorities are targeted. I hope that patriotism for India creates a nation where no one is homeless, hungry, or persecuted, and where protecting the health of everyone is a government priority. Jai Hind.
Mark Twain said that it's easier to fool people than to convince them that they are being fooled. Stop being fooled. Call out the negative propaganda that targets minorities. Every human, no matter their religion, deserves health care and your compassion in this hour. Jai Hind.
India is facing one of the worst migrant crises in its history. Thousands of people are being forced to walk home, which is many thousand kilometers away, on foot, without food, without water, and many have lost their lives in the process. A society is only as strong as its most vulnerable members, and we need to resolve to protect the human rights of these workers and value their contribution to our society. One shouldn't have to choose between dying of starvation and dying of COVID-19. We're better than this. Jai Hind.
Friends, we are going through a very tough pandemic all across the world. India should pay attention on the doctors, on the nurses, and on providing correct equipment and correct kind of safety for all its citizens, for all its health workers. This is not the time to spread rumors or to spread hatred. India is always a secular country and we should respect and protect everyone. Jai Hind.
I grew up with Hindu friends, classmates, teachers and neighbors, but for the past few years, Islamophobia has engulfed India and hate against Muslims has grown at an unprecedented rate. Unfortunately, like many things Indian, the bigotry has gone international. We must stand up and fight against hate. Jai Hind.
I am Jewish. The COVID-19 jihad narrative has disturbing parallels with those of Nazi Germany during the 1940s. Jews were then accused of spreading disease, just like the Muslims are today. It's a slippery slope and it can't be allowed to happen again. Jai Hind.
The right-wing Hindu fascist government ruling India today, the Bharatiya Janata Party, under its Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is notoriously Islamophobic. It has passed a number of laws specifically targeting, discriminating against Muslim Indians. This is a very pernicious development, and people of conscience around the world should oppose it and speak out in support of Indian Muslims.